Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Khans of Tarkir. Still kind of learning this format, even though I am familiar with the cards. I'm not really familiar with the draft format. So let's get in, let's find us a table. Last time I think we had a really kind of neat deck. It felt okay. Alright, and we have our draft table, and we have... Alright, well, we have a flying crane technique, we have a war name aspirant. Can't be blocked by creatures power 1 or less. We have a Master the Way, Ice Feather Aven. Lots of good stuff to take in this pack. I'm just going to start with the flying crane technique. This is a rare that can just win games on the spot. So that would be cool. I'd hope to get the Jeskai student back out of this pack. Maybe we get like the War Behemoth or Mystic of the Hidden Way. Okay, we get an Opulent Palace. But we were Saltai last time. We also get a Warden of the Eye, which is pretty cool. Return a non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard to your hand for 5 mana. There's also Aerostorm, Alabaster Kirin, but I'm going to take the Warden of the Eye. Alright, we got Hardened Scales. We got Ride Down, which is destroy a blocking creature. I don't mind that card. Take Up Arms. I don't quite know if that's where we want to be. Making warriors. That would pump our warriors. There's also the Valley Dasher, which doesn't seem like it'd be bad, or the Jeskai Wind Scout. I'll take the Ride Down. So we could still be open towards like a Mardu color combination. Not seeing a lot of lands for our colors yet. Mardu Blazebringer attacks or blocks, sacrifices at end of combat. That feels like a really, really bad card. High Spire Mantis, 4 mana, 3/3 flying trample. Doesn't seem super impressive, but it is playable in this format. Should also maybe think about grabbing some of these 2-drops with the flying crane technique. But yeah, I'll just take the Ride Down, make our opponent's blocking bad. Happy Manny. Alright. Cranial Archive, yeah, that's not really a playable card. Neither is Shatter, because most artifacts aren't going to see play in this format. Hexproof and Prowess, there's a kind of bad morph creature. I was going to take the Valley Dasher. 2 mana, 2/2 with haste. It attacks each combat if able. Goes well with the Ride Down. We haven't seen too many lands worth picking. There was the Opulent Palace in that second pack, but yeah, we grabbed Warden of the Eye because it goes well with our crane technique and Ride Down. We'll just have to start prioritizing lands at some point. Oh, how about right now? We can grab a Windscarred Crag. There's another High Spire Mantis here, but that's fine. There's a Gurmag Swiftwing, which I didn't think much of this card when Khans came out and I was playing at the pre-release, But after playing Lost Caverns of Ixalan, all those cheap flying things, I do have a bit more of an appreciation. I do want to try that card in this format at some point. It's not going to be right now though, because we need the mana fixing. And High Spire Mantis is not... High Spire Mantis number 2 is not better than mana fixing number 1. Alright, there is a chance we could just go into Mardu here. There's Siegecraft, which is risky. I'll just take the land. Take the Dragon's Eye Savants too, but yeah, I'll take the land just in case we do end up being in Mardu, because it feels like there've been a lot of good Mardu cards too early on in this draft. We'll see what comes back to us. Yeah, because even if we get rid of these, we still have, you know, we can play all these in a Mardu deck as well. We could even be like Mardu Splashing Blue for these 2 cards. All sorts of neat things you can do in this format. So yeah, here's the Leaping Master. There's also a Snowhorn Rider, which if we're Jeskai, splashing green isn't that big of a leap. If I really want to go with the aggro plan, I could just take the Leaping Master. I take the Leaping Master. It goes a little bit better with what we've got going on here. We get the Jeskai Student. Yeah, I don't mind playing that. We get nothing for our colors. I guess if anything, I could take the Dragon Scale Boon. These drafts are certainly going to be interesting. We do get the Rush of Battle, which that can be a very playable card in an aggressive deck. Just pump all our stuff. If I really get a lot of mana, I could Rush a Battle and give this flying too. Now there's Active Treason. There's Firehoof Cavalry, which doesn't seem great. I guess I'll take the Active Treason. Probably just going to put that to the sideboard for now. Though an aggro deck like this could end up using it. But neither of these are playable, and we open a Necropolis Fiend. That's a double black card, which is pretty far off from what we're doing. There's not a whole lot in this pack I would be excited about. The Witness of the Ages. Or I could just take the Efreet Weapon Master as a Jeskai morph. I think I'm going to do that over the Necropolis Fiend. Either that or I take Necropolis Fiend and move into Mardu. This is not a bad one. I'm gonna take this. This is kind of a higher upside pick. Alright, Mardu Heartpiercer. That's the type of card I would like to see, because it just comes out and probably kills something with the 2 damage. Windscarred Crag in the pack, but not going to pick that over this. Yeah, we get an Einok Bondkin. It's a reasonable card, too. It's a... That thing was not originally a dog soldier. Dog was not a creature type until, like, one of the later core sets. How's that thing even a dog? Don't bark at me. Alright, now that out of the way. Assault Road Patrol, Dutiful Patrol. We're just going to take the mana fixing here. It doesn't look like black is really coming through. So I could have taken the Jeskai thing, the Weapon Master. But I think the Necropolis Fiend here would have been a higher upside pick. Should we have been seeing a lot of black or Mardu lands this pack. Doesn't seem to be the case. So our general plan is going to be we want to be playing one of these tap lands on turn 1 and turn 2, jamming a 2-drop and getting in there. Ride Down, Rush of Battle is going to be good. Arrow Storm is going to be good. Defiant Strike also going to be pretty decent here. But I like Arrow Storm for the removal, especially considering Valley Dasher has to attack every turn. And we can buy it back with Warden of the Eye. Arrow Storm can also hit our opponent. That's akin to the Heart Piercer. Heart Piercer can also hit the opponent. 2 damage to any target. I think the bad part of this Rush of Battle is, yeah, it's a sorcery. Now, it is important to note that all of your creatures get +2/+1, but only your warrior creatures will gain lifelink. How many warriors do we have? That's a berserker, that's a monk. It's a monk, we have no warriors. Great. Feat of Resistance is cool. Whenever this blocks, it deals 1 damage to you. Reveal a red card in your hand when it's turned face up. That's a good one. But Feat of Resistance is also good. This thing, it's slow removal. I'm going to take the Feat of Resistance, especially with the Valley. Oh my goodness. Second Mardu Heart Piercer over a Weapon Master that I'd love to have. Ponyback Brigade is also... would also go really nice with this, but I'm going to take the Heart Piercer. There's Jeskai Banner, but I don't think we're at that point where we need that sort of card. We'll take the Take Up Arms. Provide some creatures for a Rush of Battle. Actually, one thing I did in Constructed, well, it was when Dragons of Tarkir came out, but it kind of reminds me of these two. I would play Secure the Waste, which is white and X, make X 1/1 warrior tokens. And it's an instant as well. So I could have like an empty board, and I'd go, okay, end of your turn, play a whole bunch of tokens, untap, play a Sorin Solemn Visitor, pump them all, give them all +1/+0, and lifelink. And yeah, Aggro decks did not love it when I did that. We have another Valley Dasher here, which I guess is fine, because it seems like we're going to try and be aggressive. And we have several tricks that it'll work with. Barrage of Boulders, 1 damage to each creature I don't control. Or a Summit Prowler. This could also stop creatures from blocking. I'll take the Barrage. Not really looking for the blue 2-drop. We have so many 2-drops. It's far more than our last deck and far more than we saw most of our opponents playing. But red-white aggro kind of wants to be doing this. We're not doing any of this. We'll send the green cards over. Could use a little bit more fixing, though. Set Adrift, that could actually be a reasonable card for us. Just remove a blocker out of the way and crash in with our aggressive creatures. All 9 of them. Okay, so we need creatures and fixing. Well, Take Up Arms is kind of a creature. Might as well take the uncommon here over the 5-mana 4/4 defender that nobody's going to play. This is our 3rd Shatter. Oh, hey. Ghost Fireblade. Yeah, that's good. Costs 2 less if you equip a colorless creature, but, yeah, equipping our Valley Dasher is good. There's also Hordling Outburst that I wouldn't mind having. There's no way this comes back. The sad part is we don't even have a ton of morphs. Okay, well now we have 1,000 Winds, but we're not that heavy into blue. I do kind of just want the Windscarred Crag. A free weapon, but we need more fixing. Would love the Efreet Weapon Master. Ooh, Bondkin. Another 2-drop. Sure. Oh, this is also one of my favorite cards from the set. Stubborn Denial. Yeah, just counter a non-creature spell if you have a power 4 or greater for 1 mana. I do like that one. Summit Prowler or Salt Road. Salt Road's a bit more defensive. Let's grab the Summit Prowler then. Could also Singing Bell Strike, but I think we just need... We do need creatures. Aerostorm, Master the Way. That goes to any target. We're looking to play our hand really quickly, though, so I don't think Master the Way is going to be great in this deck. I'll take the Aerostorm. Let's take a look. Do I even have any morph things yet? I don't. Other than those Efreet Weapon Masters, I haven't really seen many things to morph. I mean, there's this, but I can't... There's this. There's Winter Flame. Actually, Winter Flame just seems good. We have 22 right now, and 11 creatures, most of which are 2-drops. That's a somewhat uncommon feat in this format. Thing is, I'm just trying to support these Valley Dashers. Okay, we have a Sage Eye Harrier. Oh wait, that's a one. That's not the wood I thought it was. I guess maybe I'll just take the card draw then. Yeah, the Flyer's a warrior too. Okay, we'll take the warrior. Trumpeting Blast I don't think we need. Smite. Alright, Smite's good. I was gonna say, haven't I seen this pack before? I'll take the Smite. This thing is not playable in an aggro deck. So we'll take the Defiant Strike. We'll have a couple cuts to make. We'll take the uncommon, but I don't think we're playing Blinding Spray in this deck. Would have liked a bit more fixing, but it's not that bad. A Tormenting Voice. Don't really want to play a 1-mana 1/1. Tormenting Voice can help us not get flooded out. Yeah, Hooting Mandrills. They're a hoot. Could also just cut the blue altogether. Crippling Chill. Though I do like Winter Flame will kill a morph and can tap another creature. Can help our Valley Dasher get in. I have 43 cards. This is going to be a 17 land deck because we're much more aggressive with all these 2-drops. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-mana creatures. A little bit unusual for this format. Defiant Strike can actually be pretty good here. Between the Bondkin getting first strike, or could even help Valley Dasher kill something, or a Jeskai Student pumping that up. Ghost Fireblade's going to be played. Barrage of Boulders probably doesn't need to be played, because it might be kind of rare that we get the ferocious part of that. Rush of Battle is going to be played. Smite. Summit Prowler. Take Up Arms, Arrow Storm. Set Adrift. Maybe we don't need Set Adrift, because that's going to be one of our more expensive removal spells, and we have a few other... Like, we have Smite and 2 Arrow Storms. I don't think we need that. Flying Crane Technique's going to be our finisher. So what do we have? 12 creatures, kind of 13 with the Take Up Arms. Then again, maybe I just don't play Take Up Arms. Though it does go well with the Rush of Battle. Or I cut a 4-drop, which would probably just be the Summit Prowler. Yeah, I've got better things to do on 4 mana. Alright, this will be the... Actually, I meant to do this part off camera. But Khans of Tarkir, why don't we get some Khans lands for this series? I like this Plains. Just be a little bit more thematic. I just put an island in the deck. Not what I was trying to do. I like that island. I like that island too. Let's go with the frosty one. And swamp. Yeah, that one's good. They're not full art, which is unfortunate. Full art lands were kind of a rarity sight back in this time. Wasn't like every set had some sort of full art lands to go with it. I'll go with that one. Alright, so we got 6 plains. 3 islands and 5 mountains. Let's get this stuff out of here. Is that split good? So we kind of want 4 blue sources, so we have Winter Flame active. We have 3, 5, that's 8 red sources and 8 white sources. I mean, the only other thing I would do would be cut a blue source, which would actually be fine, because we only ever need to draw 1. Whereas we do need double red for our arrow storm, so yeah, I'll run it like this. Alright, and let's try a Jeskai aggro deck here. We want to get our turn 2 plays and start attacking wildly. Valley Dasher can also help us 3 Force of Will 3. I'm glad Force of Will's not in this format. Yeah, there's Valley Dasher. We're going to play Valley Dasher. Valley Dasher can help us get our combat tricks going too, because it's required to attack. Herald of Anafenza, don't do that. My opponent's probably thinking the same thing. So this it can't outlast next turn. Does my opponent have a 1-drop? This is supposed to be a slow format opponent. Oh, you're attacking me for 1. Okay. Oh, there's a blue source. So yeah, we just play our blue source and Bondkin. Those attacks. So I could outlast the Bondkin next turn, potentially. Because I don't think I want to trade it with the Herald. I definitely don't want to do that. I could Tormenting Voice something. He could outlast the Anafenza right now. Okay, he doesn't go for that. Okay, well I have a Sage Eye Harrier. Well, that has to attack. So trading with 2 of those, yep. Play the Sage Eye. I don't think I want to do that yet. I'd rather just make this. When am I going to play this? Yeah, I don't want this. Could just waited and got some lands. Unless I can call back the Tormenting Voice. Opponents also Jeskai colors. And there's a War Shrieker. Alright, that's reasonable. Yeah, we're just going to call back the Tormenting Voice here. We can get rid of like a Windscarred Crag. Maybe I get rid of Mountain. So I could probably use the life gain. That thing getting bigger is annoying. Could also just outlast the Bondkin. I have half a mind to do that. Oh, Ride Down, that's a good one. So if I play this, I can still play Ride Down. Get in for a lot of damage. Let's do that. And I'll play the Windscarred Crag this turn. And then possibly look at winning next turn. Oh, well, forget that. Valley Dasher. And here we come. Yeah, opponent knows something is up because the Valley Dasher's coming into the 3/3. I didn't quite want you to do that. As I kind of want to... Well, I kind of want this target blocking creature. Yeah, we'll kill that. I don't think blue-red can save it. No. If I had 8 mana, I could actually outlast this guy, untap it, and attack for extra damage in the air. Now I'm just a little bit short now. And the Valley Dasher has to attack. I do have 2 Arrow Storms in the deck. That is not one of them. As we do the Flying Crane, and then we're kind of just drawing to the Arrow Storm. Either that or I lose this. This goes up to 8. I deal 8 next turn. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with my 3/3 last turn. Go into full control. We'll Flying Crane. This will deal 10 damage. So next turn we're just going to be outlasting the Bondkin. Yeah, I guess what I should have done was play the Valley Dasher post-combat on that one turn. Slight mistake. But still, this is not easy for our opponent. He could have his own Flying Crane technique. There's a flyer. We have 2 Arrow Storms that just win us the game on the spot. That is not one of them. That has to... I don't want this blocking the Bondkin, and then this just trading with something. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, sure, I would love to be... I would love to be able to trade with something here. Let's trade with one of these face downs. I guess if you have a trick of some kind. Oh gosh! That's one heck of a trick to have. Now we're not winning this game. +1/+1 and lifelink to all your creatures with Jeskai Charm. Puts the opponent back up at 15. Wow. Now, Arrow Storm's not even an out. Mardu Heart Piercer, but I don't have anything to attack with. That's game over after that Jeskai Charm. I think I also shouldn't have been so hasty to discard my non-land for that Tormenting Voice either. Double Plains, we can't actually cast anything. Oh, now we can cast everything. We're gonna throw back a mountain. That's actually tricky. We need our colored source. Yeah, I'm gonna throw back a mountain. I'm just gonna start with this. We'll get the Ghost Fire Blade going eventually. Let's just get our dash attack going. So that has to attack. Please block. Well, it has to attack. This is where our combat tricks are going to become pretty good. We're up against an Abzan deck. Thank you. Protection from white. And now it's also bigger. Oh, it's not bigger than that. I would need... Oh, man. I'm just short of being able to equip that. A Siege Rhino. Yep. Oh, hey. See? Leave your mana available. Because sometimes, like, this forced attack can get people. Oh, and now it has First Strike, too. That's even better. Yeah, I'm going to put Ghost Fire Blade on my thing that would otherwise die if you block. And now we just need some lands. Kintree Invocation, that's not favorable. Oh, perfect. The 5/5 First Striker, he has to attack. Yeah, we know the drill. Again, I'm being attacked here for 9. Ooh. If our opponent doesn't block, we could win this turn. If he does block, we trade and we do the Arrow Storm on the 5/5. Alright, let's go for it. Oh, wait a minute. I miscounted. I somehow thought that 7... I somehow thought that does enough damage to kill... Darn it! To kill him. Oh, and then we also get drained. Yeah, okay. I screwed that one up. That's my fault. I did math wrong. Guess regardless of what we did, it wasn't going to be an easy turn. I'm 0-2. This is not good. I think our deck's fine. I'm playing it badly. Also, we had to deal with the Siege Rhino, which was is like the #1 most popular card in Standard at its time. Alright, we have our colors. Can I get my other 2 drops that don't have to attack all the time? Alright. We have Valley Dashers. Oh, hey, Jeskai student. Nice of you to show up. I can do that too. Alright, there's a Bloodfire expert. Kind of just want to play the next Valley Dasher, and we're just gonna try and race our opponent. Yep. So next turn I can kill the Bloodfire expert and like tap a creature that's, or not. Well, these have to attack, so let's do that. Play the Jeskai student. Just because I can block here, it's a free block. And I can... Yeah. We're gonna take the free block. Now we can attack... Play High Spire Mantis if there's nothing else. I'll just take the trade, that's fine. I will make the block here, because he didn't have anything last turn for the Jeskai student. Maybe he was just saving it because it was a free... Okay. We're on the board. See, our aggro strategy is not bad. It's just a little bit finicky when we're playing... 2-mana 2/2s that are forced to attack. Alright, Kenzo Sand. We're back up against other Diamond tier opponents. Fear resistance, take up arms. We can't actually cast anything here. That's bad for a deck that has a bunch of 2-drops. I'm gonna keep the life gain land. Leaping Master. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the life gain land. Oh, wait, I can... How do I want to do this? Because if I play this, I can play the Morph. If I play this, I can play... I guess I could potentially play the... Yes, I could draw another untapped land, in which case we could play the Mantis next turn. I am not going to block this. Okay, I cannot. And now I can't play anything. That was probably wrong. That's fine, we got our land. Our opponent's stuck on 2 lands. If I had a mulligan to 6... That was kind of an early concession. Like, I understand you're frustrated being stuck on 2, but I took a mulligan. And it's not like you were dying that quickly. Like, your 2-1 could have traded with my 2-1. Alright, well, we'll take it. Now we're looking for our next opponent. And suddenly, like, what, all the diamond players are gone? Draft Punk. I don't want to deal with a punk. Alright. Well, we have turn 2 Valley Dasher, turn 3 Not. We're going to start with... Oh, we do have turn 3 Winter Flame available now. Opponents on blue-red. I'm all about doing this. Leaping Master for our opponent. Do I kill that? Could Winter Flame out? Let's see what our opponent wants to do. I mean, if it trades, it's fine. If it doesn't trade, it's also fine. We'll gain some more life. I'm not going to Rush of Battle with only one. Definitely want to wait to play the Rush of Battle for the take-up arms. Okay, so yeah, here I think I'm gonna... Then again... I would like to get... Alright, that's fine. Guess we'll just get this going. Not gonna trade. Opponent so far blue-red, missing his 3rd color. Oh, that was a Mystic of the Hidden Way. Oh, we have this. Let's go attacking. Because we're just going to do our take-up arms Rush of Battle combination. I could even take up arms and trade with one of them. That's not horrible. And actually, I'll use the Warden of the Eye to get back. Well, that is kind of horrible. Yeah, we'll attack. He wants to block, that's fine. We're just... Yeah, that's fine. Trade a 2-drop for your Efreet Weapon Master. And we'll just get back. Take up arms. So next turn, take up arms, then Rush of Battle, and that should be... Or we win because our opponent kept a risky 3-land hand. You can kind of get away with that in this format because, you know, you can morph things. But I guess our opponent just didn't have an answer to our tokens. One of the issues I have trying to play aggro decks, and this is just a me problem, not a problem with the game or the card design or the luck or anything like that, is that I sometimes don't know when I should be trading or not trading, or when to use certain combat tricks and pumps and that. Like, you saw how I traded one of the tokens for his 2-1. I don't have any of my 2-drops. I still don't, but this is less bad. I guess we'll get rid of the Rush of Battle this time. I don't think it's that less bad, but... really sad that we got Ghostfire Blade in a deck with only one morph creature, as opposed to getting it when we, like in our last draft deck where we had like 8 morph creatures. Alright. Well, this is not how we want our aggro deck to go. Our opponent has all 5 colors, has a Bloodsucker, which is fine, I guess. I just realized I don't have my 3rd color. I'm not trading with that. I'm gonna Winter Flame that at some point. That's really bad. So I either have to get rid of my island or the card the island casts. I guess we get rid of the island and hope we find one of the other ones. Feat of Resistance, that's good. I can't... Well, we'll attack this turn. Spire Mantis. Well, this is turning into something not good. There's a mountain. Yeah, I can't attack anymore in my aggro deck. Sultai Banner. Okay, that's fine. Please attack me with the Mantis. Please attack me with anything. I have Feat of Resistance. I'm not scared. Even just show you that I can leap. Thank you. Protection from red. Alright. Well, I have a High Spire Mantis of my own. Let's go attacking. Can always just ride down a blocker. Now we can start getting aggressive. We have 8 points of power on the board. We have a ride down in hand. We've got Ghostfire Blade. So yeah, things are going well. Bitter Revelation, okay. That also loses him 2 life. Oh, that makes this a 2-turn clock. Alright. In no world am I blocking that. Hey, I got another blue source. Cool. So I could just give this flying, but I would honestly rather my opponent block. I'd honestly rather that... I should just give it flying. I'd rather stop misplaying. I want him to block with the morph. That wasn't going to happen. Now we got to be careful, because there's this activation, there's whatever this is. I kind of want him to block with the morph, though. Oh, you got... Oh, dead drop. That's gross. Well, that's gonna kill me. That's also gonna kill me. I have to find... I hate doing this. But I have to find some... Alright. Okay, I got a 4-4. That dead drop hurt. I mean, I can untap that. But I'm gonna be dead now. I mean, I could cast both of these. But I can't... So I can kill tap. Well, I guess if he makes that... Alright. Tap that. 2 damage to that. Now, if he sacrifices one of them... Well, actually, all he has to do is sacrifice... He could have just sacrificed this thing and just drained me. Yeah. He had lethal 5 different ways. That dead drop ruined me. Even if I had done the other 5 damage to him, it wouldn't have mattered. So I guess not activating the Leaping Master that turn. That turn, we didn't get going on turn 2 with our aggro plan. If you are going to be an aggro deck, you want to do something kind of like this, where you have a number of 2 drops, even if they force you to attack. But yeah, I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. And hopefully, if we get Ghost Fireblade again, we get more morph creatures. This was a little bit of a silly deck, but it also kind of had synergy with the Valley Dasher, because you want to pump this up and not just get into a situation where you're forced to attack and your opponent is able to just flat out kill the thing. Well, we did get 3 wins, so we'll grab our prize, and for now, I'll take my leave.